Hello again, everyone. Times are tough. I wish there was a button to press and make everything all right. I have something to say today about work colleagues. Yes, work colleagues. But first, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your time and support. For the people who have subscribed to my channel, I say thank you so much for the support. It is very much appreciated indeed. Thank you. For the people who haven't yet subscribed, I say, please give the channel a try. Thank you. Colleagues are not your friends or your family. Please allow me to explain to you why. Your colleagues are not your friends even if you think they are, because of the proximity in workplace. I have watched and learned through the past years after working in different companies that work friendships are purely accidental, or to put it politely, it is situational and artificial. I am almost sure many people make the mistake of confusing colleagues for friends, and some people even go as far as saying, they are just like my family. Ouch. There is an enormous difference between friends at work and working with your friends. A real friend will not trip you, but a colleague can, if she or he wishes to trip you anytime. Or if they see that you are obstructing their progress, or it can be simply through uncalled for jealousy. Please do not get me wrong. Of course, it is imperative you have a good relationship with your colleagues, and keep engaged and friendly with your colleagues. Keep the interaction fluid and professional, at the same time without crossing the line. Forming healthy relationship with your colleagues is one of the effective ways of building a team. Indeed, a healthy relationship that can offer a solid foundation of competence for professionals who need to work together as a team to carry out organizational goals. All this sounds familiar. However, there is a significant difference between being friends and being friendly. You do not have to be friends with your colleagues, but you can be friendly. Being friendly helps you and them to create a positive work experience and pleasurable work environment. It comes down to social skills like interaction and communication. It builds trust and unity in the workplace. Just to remind you, this is a relationship that is cultivated artificially to make the workplace workable. With a loyal friend, you will not have boundaries, but with a work colleague, they will always be boundaries. And it is also worth mentioning, you are all in that office to work. You did not know any of those prior to starting work or joining the organization. So, it is fair for me to say, office relationship is nothing but professional. It means being civil, friendly, and open, but it does not mean that you must be anybody's friend. Boundaries need to be SE for professional relationships. You can go to the pub, for lunch, for the happy hour, or to the gym, or even exchanging jokes with a colleague. It does not qualify you as a real friend. Remember, it is circumstances that have brought you together. The truth is, there are no real friends at work. I am not categorically saying you cannot build a true relationship with a colleague at work. Yes, it can happen. However, it is important to make sure that you build a relationship that will not bite you hard later or damage your progression eventually. Some office liaisons have screwed up some people's lives big time. And do not forget the office competitive behaviors. It can be ruthless. The goal for colleagues at work is the payslip, and second to that is getting the job done, progression, gain exposure, to become influential within the organization. Everyone is after validation and promotion. Everyone is competing against one another, and that is the reality. Some are relying on their strong values and integrity. We all strive for legitimate strategies to achieve our career goals. There are people out there that are ready to step on your head to get to the top. Much to your shock and dismay, when you discover that the person you were calling your friend has ejected you so fast. You are left staring at the harm and damage. And you are left wondering why a person you called a friend sold you down the river so fast. The sooner you realize this, the better. For example, you might be spending a lot of time with your colleague or colleagues having great outings, pub visits, and so on. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because, once you are promoted to a higher position or change jobs or made redundant, you will soon notice that all that commonality disappears. The office friendship is situational. Once you are out of the commonality, everything changes. Remember, school friends disappear after graduation. Your single friends disappear once they get married. Your gym friends disappear once you stop attending the gym. The list continues on and on. What I am saying does not mean that you should stop socializing or be friendly to the people at work. I am saying be conscious and clear about your actions and intentions, because situational friends can disappear at any time or moment. Or even worse, situational friends can have a certain agenda against you and can make your life difficult. Some people are so well seasoned that they can be smiling with you whilst planning the worst for you. Set your boundaries at work and protect yourself from tripping. Please do not confuse or make a mistake about your real friends that you have known for years with the people you have come close to by a common goal and common circumstances. We are all there for a common purpose: get a job, pay bills, rent accommodation, buy a house, and if lucky, travel the world. So, when interacting with your office friends, do not talk or gossip about anything that will make you feel unprofessional. Do not gossip about anyone with your colleagues, that is including your manager. You will never know what will be repeated behind your back. Of course, there are some loyal people, but that's far between. Observe, learn, and understand on how people function operate in the workplace. It will help you identify toxic personalities. Do not indulge in discussion about your family issues with colleagues. Honestly, how is it going to help resolve the issue between you and your brother or sister or parents? This issue does not contribute to your performance at work. It does not contribute anything positive to the department functionality. In fact, it might sabotage your relationships within the department professionally. You're better off speaking to a member of your family or a loyal outside friend, not the team member. Talking about money is always a bad idea. Whether it is about salary, the cost of your car, or mortgage, plus. Keep it out of your conversation. I recall one time my manager asking me the cost of my car. I refused to reveal, but instead, I bounced the same question to him, and he would not reveal. Another thing not worth mentioning or discussing at work is relationships, be it negative or positive. Do not talk about your dating life, and the worst thing one can do is talk about their sex life. This is a green light that tells all the full-time gossipers that the coast is clear. Go ahead and spread this free information to whoever cares to listen. In one of the companies I used to work for, this information spread faster than chickenpox, and it sure did cross to other departments too. Keep boundaries. Another point best kept out of bounds from colleagues is the discussion of career goals and aims. This is your life and future and should be kept that way. Do not tell colleagues if you are hunting for jobs. It may backfire. Someone might mention it to your manager, and he or she might see it as disloyalty. We all know there are some things that we do not like about our jobs and some repetitive duties, but complaining to a colleague or colleagues is a bad idea no matter how friendly they are. In fact, you may have just opened the door for gossip, and office gossip spreads faster than fire. When it comes to building professional relationships, be ready to accept disappointments, letdowns, and the positives. You might think you have got it, but before long, someone shuts you down. That is how some humans work and function. The most important thing is to respond with integrity within yourself and towards them, regardless of what they think or do. Take control, and do not get emotional. If you let emotions take control, then you are effectively giving them the power over you and your well-being. Maintain a consistent level of professionalism with all your colleagues, and your life will be less stressful and complicated. Remember, you are valued. You are loved and appreciated. Once again, thank you for your time. Stay blessed. Catch you in the next one.